God bless you, dear students. So today we are here to discuss about the poem Invictus, which is written by William Ernest Henley. So let's know something about the poet. He was a British poet and writer. At the age of 14, Henley contracted tuberculosis of the bone and had his left leg amputated. Despite his ill health, Henley led a full active life for many years, becoming a renowned editor and publisher in his time. Okay, so Invictus means undefeated. So this poem Invictus is a reminder that life is a difficult journey, but the poet seeks to inspire readers with his endurance. Despite being beaten time and again, the poet picks himself up and keeps going. He is certain that his belief in himself and his determination not to give up will see him through every hardship he will face. So now here I am going to recite the poem for you. Invictus. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. So here in this stanza, fell clutch of circumstance, it means unavoidable grip of fate, and bludgeonings means cruel blows. Okay, beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. Here, this place of wrath and tears means this life on earth which is filled with anger and tears. Then the horror of the shade means the great fear of death. And the menace of the years means the problems or troubles of old age. Now, it matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. So here in this last stanza, how straight the gate means the narrow gate through which he must pass. And how charged with punishments the scroll means how filled with difficulty his fate. So this poem Invictus by William Ernest Henley is an inspirational poem. This poem depicts the poet's attempt to motivate himself when there is no hope at all, and so in such a situation of his life, the poet tries to lift up his courage. So now let's know something about the stanzas. I am going to again recite stanza one by one, and then I will explain you the summary part. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. So here the poet claims that whatever he fell into some difficulty, he always remained unbeatable, and in difficult situations he always fights back with courage, and he always thanks to God. Okay, now the second stanza. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. So here he agrees that sometimes difficulties have made him suffer, but he never let himself to bow before them and cried out of fear. Now in the next stanza, beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. And here in this stanza, the poet says that horror has always lurked behind him. Lurked means to wait in hiding to attack someone. But it always finds him unafraid whenever trouble has come in his life, and he has faced it bravely. Okay, now the last stanza. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul. So finally, he also says that through the gate of life is narrow, he will definitely pass it with strength. And moreover, he declares that he is the master of his fortune, and also he claims that he is the captain of his soul. So through this poem, he gives us the message that nobody can control our lives, and it only depends on us how we choose to live our lives. And also the poet wants to thank God in all the situations of his life. So we also should never give up in any kind of situations, because there are moments in our lives when we feel incredibly despondent, means when we have no hope and we find everything very difficult. But we should be strong, and in such situations we should face with courage. Okay, so we get a good message through this poem. And to get the answers, please go through the description box and send your request only once. And students, also complete your work in your notebooks of chapter 1 and the poem Whose Place Is It Anyway, and as it will be asked to you to submit your copies in the school office, so take it seriously, as it is the instruction from Father Principal. Okay, so now just be serious in your studies also. And my dear students, every time when you are writing the work in your notebooks, so please try to improve your handwriting also. Okay, because now you are in class 8th, so your writing should be very neat and good handwriting. Okay, so just for today this much is enough. So just study well and all the best.